Hello everyone, thank you for your patience. We will kick off in about 10-15 minutes, hopefully. Thank you for waiting and being very patient. If anyone wants any drinks or that sort of thing, flag a volunteer or me or Tim, wherever Tim is. Tim's there. Flag one of us and we will serve you actual seats because we're that amazing. Thank you very much for coming everyone and for making the effort, and we will be starting soon.
I think there's a side section.
Hey everybody! Hello, I'm Tim. I'm from Major League Hacking. We are the official Student Hackathon League, and we help out all the hackathons in the UK. So, one really important thing in the hackathon is meeting people. Okay, we say that the three really great things about hackathons is that you get to build really awesome stuff, you get to learn new things, and you get to meet new people. Okay, so we're going to kick off the building cool things and learning new stuff in a little bit. But right now, we can start meeting new people, okay? So, what you should really do is walk away from this weekend with more friends than you had coming into this weekend, okay? So, what I really want everybody to do is, if you're sitting beside someone you know, that's not good. You're going to have to get up and go and meet other people. I want you to go and find somebody you haven't met before and ask them what their favorite thing about technology is. So, do they love Arduinos? Do they love Apple products? Are they a huge Node.js fan? Do they absolutely hate Node.js? Okay? So, I want you all to, everybody's going to stand up right now. Stand up, everybody. Right? Okay? And you're going to go meet somebody new and find out what kind of technology they like. Also find their names, you know?
Want me to just turn me up? Okay, I'm Hamza. Sorry? Nicola. Are you studying from Bell? Yeah, and you're just coming here for hackathon? Wow. Yeah, I'm from there. Hi, I'm Hamza.
Hi, I'm Reed.
Hi. I'm from Manchester. Yeah, sir.
I'm from Malaysia.
So you're
Belgium. Sorry? Belgium. Malaysia. Oh, Belgium. Oh.
yeah, I saw you in Slack.
So you're studying in Manchester or? No, I study in Belgium. Oh, you study in Belgium, you flew over here? Yes.
Yeah.
Just for the weekend.
A lot of people flew from that, other countries.
Yes. Belgium.
So you both friends?
No, we just met.
Just met?
I came from London. I mean, we passed. I stayed over at my friend's house for last year.
Really? Yeah, my team, they're coming from Oxford. They're coming from Oxford. I just met them on the Slack. So, let's hope they're right. I'm studying at the Manchester University. Studying software engineering. You?
I study computer science. We don't have a specific study in Belgium, so it's more
It's just general. You're not specialised.
I'm business management, so I'm like more into design, and yeah, I learn some programming myself. I'm in grade 13, so doing my German equivalent of the A-levels.
German equivalent of A-level.
I'm good. I just say A-levels.
So the only word in German I know is Scheiße. That's it. That's the only word in German.
That's the only one.
Yeah.
I really felt I after on my own. I do my A-levels. And people thought, are you on a international school or something? But it's just not A-levels. Is it your first academic? I know it's
This is my first ever. First ever.
Are you a first year?
No, I'm a second year student. Transferred from another degree.
Ah.
I completed my first degree, foundational degree, and moved to an honours degree, which took me into second year. Like in America, they call it associate.
So what made you from
I always wanted to do software engineering. It's just that I didn't get into the course at the first time, so I had to take the longer route and the longer and learning more stuff route, and then, which is took it to this far. Yeah.
And you? I'm in the third year in university in the bachelor. Yeah. In Belgium? In Belgium or? Belgium, yes. It's a city in Belgium.
I've heard of you. I've always wanted to go to Belgium and Germany. Right, Belgium has like one of the best racetracks in the world, one of the best ones for Formula One. Like all these dangerous turning and yeah, that's it.
Yes.
I can never.
If you want to race, you have to go to German.
Nürburgring. Nürburgring.
I think Germany is one of the only two countries that do have one. The other one not me like
Yeah. I do want to go to Nürburgring. It's just scary, you know. I've heard like so many people have died, taking the turns. So no, I'd rather go to that racetrack. The racetrack in Belgium. I can't pronounce it. I can't
it's a French accent.
My team and I are building it now. Kind of like like WhatsApp type of thing, but you send the location, it's like a location-based app that you send to someone else, and they can check it on Google Maps, open Google Maps, and it'll be like a text message. That's what I've been told. In my team, they kind of decided and they told me about it. Sounds like a really good idea.
You're the scientist and going to work.
Yeah, no, but I kind of did a similar app from university for my last year foundation degree. This course, I did a similar type of app, a dictionary, like a diary type of thing.
Yep.
So I can use some of that coding. Yeah, you use some of my coding and then implement it. That is the plan. Open source as well. What about you? Yeah, I've heard of it.
Adobe? Creative Commons license. Yeah. And stuff that is published on the internet is licensed under Creative Commons.
Yeah.
And that means that you can copy it and redistribute it. But it's spread out on the entire internet. And I want to get a big platform that gathers all the stuff. So on lots of scrapers.
I come back.
I obviously Java, C#, I know I have to like PHP slightly.
PHP side, don't do that. If you want to learn to do backends, you go on Python or
Yeah, but I'm not degree. I'm doing JSP and servlets, Java servlets.
you can do efficient Java backend, but I try to work that because coming from a Java background, I know that Java
Yeah, and kind of thread based.
I try to work.
I'm not ignoring them, I'm just sending them themselves.
I mean, off topic,
Yes, I am. I'm a bit of a kitchen. Half my family is Pakistani, half my family is Indian. So I'm a bit of a kitchen personally.
you would have said that before 1947. That wouldn't be.
Yeah, some people make it a big, big deal. Oh, yeah, Pakistani, I'm not talking to you.
I'm 160. Kind of weird to see a lot of Pakistanis because I'm from Germany. There are no.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's like a whole road of Korean miles, just about less than a mile away here.
My mom said that if I find Matai or something, in a shop or something, I have to bring it.
Right, best Matai place, I'll tell you, it's on Windsor Road, just down there about 10 minutes away from here. So, there's a shop called Ambala. Best Matai. For general Matai. If you want the best jalebi, go to Delhi's. Go to Delhi. It's an actual shop for Delhi's. They do the best jalebi, the best one. That's my suggestion. When my grandfather came.
Hello everyone! We are going to start imminently, but first we want you all to be in a selfie. So Tim, get up on stage. I want you all to try and gather in so we can get you all in this. We're all taking this picture. As many people as you can. Gather around, get in the rows. Get in. I'll come on this side. My arms are not long enough. Okay, everyone this side. Saeed! Bill! Saeed! Come on, Bill! Saeed! Bill! Saeed! Come on! Bill! Saeed! Okay, take your seats. I'll be up imminently. You can start on the big
Well, you definitely be getting funded, right?
Is everyone good for drinks and stuff? Do you want the last drink round before I get into it?
And he was like saying that there's lots of funny people. And he was like making aware, whenever he does type, or if you want to live in berries, skip the first year, I did a foundation degree, so they gave me a direct entry. But the foundation degree was pretty much everything on the first year, and also the second year, but I want to specialize in software engineering, so pointless to go back into the first year, Java programming. I've pretty much done all of the units that's the only reason. I also did, like networking, office. I did the foundation degree, I did the network side. think it's PHP. I mean, it's a bit of PHP. Yeah, because it's context management system. So you use PHP to get different elements of the page from different files.
Hello everyone. How's everyone feeling? Come on. Hey guys, how are you feeling? Come on. Oh, come on, we have to do better than that. It's my job now to get that better. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and just get straight started. We're a bit over schedule. Yeah, we just want to get straight to hacking. So I'll get straight to it. So, we'll get straight to the video. We spent a long time organising it, and you know we're doing some really crazy things for you guys this weekend, and I just hope you guys all enjoy it. So I'll just get straight to it. So yeah, I'll just go and say this is probably the most exciting hackathon we've ever run. We have a thing where we always try and make our hackathons even better. You know, the reason why I started StudentHack was because I wanted to go to a student hackathon that was really good, and there wasn't anything out there. So I thought, you know, if there's something you really want and someone else hasn't built it, you go ahead and you do it yourself. And so I did, and I always try and push it to whole new levels every single time. And I hope you guys, I hope the risks that we take this weekend prove successful, and you know change or apply to a lot of hackathons we go to today. So the absolute first thing I have to say is a massive thank you to AutoTrader, because this venue is incredible. You know, we were really surprised when they said we could have 2 floors of this venue. You know, we could host a lot of people, and you know, I just have to ask everyone to give a round of applause to AutoTrader, because this is just. Besides the fact that the venue, they've just been incredible help. So a lot of the things that you're experiencing this weekend is not just, you know, the organisers, it's AutoTrader as well. So yeah. I'll just throw a picture of my cat in there as well. So also a lot of people, in the past we've had people live blogging, included are the main one, and they've got a live blog for this entire weekend from A to Z. So a massive shout out to them, because they're staying awake and they're doing great work, and I'll look forward to reading what they post over the weekend. And I'll talk about how many of you are actually not from Manchester or don't study in Manchester? Oh, that's incredible. Just a round of applause to you guys. It's just, Manchester is one of my favourite cities, you know, born and raised here, and you know, there's so much going on right now. How many guys have you actually have not been to Manchester before? Is it the same people? Okay, so there's quite a few. So hopefully I can give you a warm introduction to Manchester, tell you a bit about it. It's a really massive student city, so StudentHack, I don't think there's a better place to host StudentHack, if I'm honest. We are one of the fastest growing tech cities in Europe. I don't want to give you the usual pitch, so I get straight to it. We have a lot of innovators here as well. So some of them you'll know, some of them you might not have heard of. So we are known as the history of computer science and many other things. So obviously, I've already welcomed you all to StudentHack, so I'll welcome you again. And I'll talk about the organisers, which is me and Saif. Saif is stood back there. He's running around, you know, making sure this event's run very smoothly while I'm running this presentation, and all over the weekend as well. We're both students. Saif's just recently graduated, and yeah, we just love hosting StudentHack so much. We keep doing it. So yeah, like as I said, I'm a hacker. You know, I'm a programmer. I love to go to hackathons, and I try to make student a hackathon that I would really enjoy. That's how we know what risks to take. Would I enjoy those risks? So yeah, we've increased the amount of time. You know, we previously started on Saturday, now it's on a Friday. And that wasn't easy to do. It's really hard to do in this country. In America, where hackathons are pretty established, it's very normal. So hopefully this can encourage other hackathons to go for 3 days and just let's just see what else people can build with more time. So looking forward to see what you guys build on this weekend. For those of you who haven't been to hackathons before, you can use whatever you want. You know, if you've got a particular language that no one's ever heard of, but you like working in it, I'm not going to say anything. We have lots of mentors and lots of support. I think Capital One are bringing the most mentors. So just give a round of applause to them, because over this weekend, these guys, come on, round of applause, guys. Because even though the event's not started, based on the fact that they've sponsored us in the past, they've offered some of the best mentorship that we've ever seen. So you guys will definitely receive great benefits from that. And all in all, we've got an incredible weekend lined up. We've got great facilities here. We've got great food coming. We've got so much coming on, and I just want to get straight to it actually. So yeah, like one thing I want to also mention is in 2 weeks' time we'll be 2 years old. Like that's really long if you think about it, for a hackathon at least. So I just want to say, like, for those of you who haven't thrown a hackathon or want to throw a hackathon, it's really not that difficult. It's just all about how much you want to do it. So I'll just get rid of that. And obviously we've come really far since then. You've seen that video. That's like a highlight of all our past events and all the best things from it. So yeah, so obviously we ran one in February. That was really, really successful. And then yeah, people love our stickers. They decide to put it on their backs. So yeah, as I said, people love StudentHack, even though we get a lot of things wrong. People don't come here because we can get away with the fact we're students, right? We can take risks, we can do crazy things, and no one will shout at us. So,
hey everybody, it's
actually before I say that, yeah, okay, I should have introduced him. Okay, so we actually got an email a few weeks ago from someone. You don't know who he is just yet, and he's been following StudentHack for a small while, and he said he'd send over a video just for all you guys to see, so I'm just going to show you that video right now.
Hey everybody, it's Jonathan Mildenhall here. I graduated from Manchester nearly 25 years ago, and little did I know quite what an amazing foundation my education at Manchester was going to prove to be, as far as my own career development is concerned. In the last 25 years, I've had some amazing jobs working in some of London's greatest agencies on some of the world's coolest brands. And then for the last 8 years, I've been living in the States, working at Coke, and now I'm here. I found my professional home. I'm working at Airbnb. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't draw on some of the lessons and some of the values that my time at Manchester taught me. And you'll forever hold a very dear place in my heart. So I'd just like to say thanks once again to the faculty, some of whom are still there teaching. I really do appreciate you, and I feel forever indebted to you for a brilliant education. And it's interesting because Bilal asked me if I would just do a very brief address to the StudentHack this year. In fact, he, having the audacity that he has, invited me over to actually give the speech during this particular event, but unfortunately I couldn't swing my calendar and a trip to Manchester from San Francisco. Anyway, I just wanted to say all the very best of luck to all of you guys. Have done great work getting to tonight. And I look forward to finding out who you choose to be the winner. And just congratulations, thank you for taking part, and all the very best of luck. Cheers.
He's probably one of the greatest exports of Manchester, and yeah, now he's working at Airbnb. So yeah, he's doing incredible work. He used to work at Coca-Cola as well, and he was responsible for the South Africa campaign for Coke, which was huge. Okay, so yeah, I just want to talk about like, I've kind of briefly gone over this already, but I'll just go in a bit more detail for those of you who've never been to a hackathon before, or at least Student Hack. Actually, talk about that. How many of you have been to Student Hack before, or been to another Student Hack? Wow, that's quite a lot, and it's even more impressive to see a lot of people who haven't been as well, because it means that you guys are interested in building stuff, and it's really nice to see what you guys build, and I'm looking forward to talking to you all over the weekend. So yeah, like as much as like you guys are going to have this weekend to build stuff, we actually see organising StudentHack as a hackathon ourselves, right? Because we start with almost nothing, and we come out with a incredible hackathon judged, and our judges really are you guys. What do you guys think? Are you guys going to have great experience here? Are you guys going to learn something? And all that matters to us. We really do push the boundaries of a hackathon, and hopefully you guys can see it. So yeah, like without being too like sort of cliche, we want you to learn things from the hackathon that allow you to sort of build things that you want to see in the world. Like the same way I did with Student Hack, I wanted to see a Student Hackathon that was like completely insane compared to everyone else. I want it to be so crazy and something that people will like think, why are you doing that? And I just thought I'd do it myself, and it's crazy to think that now we're in our third hackathon and we're nearly 2 years old. I feel old now. So yeah, like a lot of people ask me like, how can you describe a hackathon? And I don't want to like sort of throw a lot of definitions at you. I just want to tell you my definition. It's the best way to describe it is like a playground of like it's a beautiful mix of like creativity and insanity, right? Because it's one weekend. Anything you build, whether it succeeds, if it succeeds, you get a lot from it. But if it fails, you move on. So it gives you the opportunity just to throw things and experiment. The same things you get when you're a student, right? Because you rely on you're a student, that's your job, and your spare time, you actually end up building stuff, though your spare time is actually quite a lot of time. So yeah, I just want to talk about exactly what we're doing better this time. I can't just say we're doing something better and it's just 12 hours extra. So obviously this incredible venue, it still shocks me right now that we managed to pull off this incredible venue. We've tried to make the hackathon more accessible than ever to more people, partnering with Major League Hacking to give you guys reimbursements, and also running a coach from London in partnership with Australia. And even though the coach is slightly delayed because of certain things on the motorway, we've still tried to push our efforts to make you guys come to a hackathon, right? If you can't afford it, we want you guys to come. More hacking time as well. We do see that as a benefit, right? So 36, we don't really ever do more than 36, 36 is probably the maximum we'll ever do, but, it gives you enough time. I would say it's 26 hours, but with sleep, right? Because you guys are you can't do 36. I hope, I would be surprised if you guys can do 36 without any sleep. And obviously, we really, really like first-time hackers, right? We really want to push you guys to go to your first hackathon, because that's where it all starts, right? That first hackathon that's like really sort of set the tone for what you want to do with your future, right? And what you want to do with your time. You might make a friend here that, you guys want to work on something after the event. And that's very common. That's a very common case. And so I want to share all those sort of opportunities with you guys. I've brought on board some of the best sort of organizations and companies in the country to sort of allow you to get these opportunities that you wouldn't normally get. And yeah, I guess I've already just explained that point, so I'll just skip that. And I guess it does require a lot of support to do all this. Food doesn't come free. I hope it did, but it doesn't. And a lot of things that we do for this weekend does cost money, and we have great support. So I'd just like to give a round of applause to all our sponsors. So you guys can give a round of applause to all of them. And all of them, are such incredible companies that it still surprises me that they want to sponsor a hackathon run by just a student who likes hackathons. But I also want to give a special mention to these four, because these four are notably, they've been with us for more than one event, and they've done such great contributions to our hackathon. Apadme and Ampersand have been with us since day one. and they're still with us. So that's really exciting, and Capital One, obviously, they provide a lot of mentor, a lot of support in general. Saif actually works at Capital One now, and then Auto Trader with the venue and the incredible support. So yeah, with all this being said, I personally think there's never been a better time to be a student, right? You know, you have all this free time, but sometimes, you know, it's quite normal for people to procrastinate. And you know, every so often, if you go to a hackathon, it just really ignites that drive to go and build something. And we're glad that we can be sort of one of those weekends to sort of boost that drive and see what you guys can build, just for fun, really. So with that being said, I'm just going to go straight ahead and allow the sponsors to go and talk about their incredible products.
Hack Campus is going to go first.
Okay, so we're going to start actually with Hack Campus. So if they want to come and jump on stage.
Go, come on. Oh, grab laptops, go, yeah, go.
Okay, round of applause for Hack Campus.
Hey guys, my name's Ben, this is Ainsley. We've come up from London where we both study computing to talk to you a little bit about Hack Campus, a student-run organisation for the student hacker community, so you guys. We started Hack Campus because we felt like it was a bit difficult to hear about everything you needed to know in the student hacker, like in the student. Is it not good? Hello. Ah, okay, sorry. So, you probably missed all of that. But what I was saying was, we started Hack Campus because we felt like the student tech scene was a bit disconnected. It was quite hard to hear about all the cool events that, say, Bill and Saif, Joe, all the MLH guys are organising all the time, all over the country. So one of our main goals is to keep everyone up to date with news, events, and opportunities aimed at student developers. But today we're here to talk to you about one of those opportunities that we got to build on our own, and that's the Hack Campus 2015 internship program. So somehow this summer we found ourselves with the opportunity to build the internship program we've always dreamed of. So we built this. So what does it include? You get to live with other world-class student hackers in paid-for accommodation in London. You'll get access to a gym, social spaces, and we'll throw at you workshops, industry talks, and socials, hackathons, demo days, pretty much anything you can think of. But the really cool part is that you get to have a real impact next summer at some of the fastest moving, most successful startups in the UK. So engineering a small, high impact company will develop you as an engineer faster than anything else can. And we've made sure to team up with some really cool companies who can provide a great learning environment and great mentorship. So that includes companies like Go Cardless, Graze, Secret Escapes, and King, the guys that brought you Candy Crush. Ains will tell you a bit about how to apply.
Cool, so the application process. So pretty much I'll tell you what we're looking for in a candidate. We really want people who've built stuff before. The more stuff you've built, the better. Preferably if it's open source too, it's really good to see people contributing back. We're looking for self-starters. It's going to be really important. We're looking to place people at startups, and startups need people who can hit the ground running, people who can pick up tasks and build stuff, get things done. And people who are really eager to make a big impact. We're going to place people in startups who just want, to make an impact in the world, and you're going to be maybe in a company that's less than 100 people per se. Or, so yeah, everything you do there is going to count. We're going to open applications in mid-November. There's only going to be 30 places, and we're expecting a lot of applications for this. So if you head on over to hackcampus.io/internship, you can register your interest now. You'll receive an email as soon as the full application process opens. And I think that's pretty much it.
Just in case, we have flyers with a bit more info downstairs on the tables with all the MLH swag. If you have any questions, do tweet or email. Thanks for listening.
I think Akano's up next. So if the Akano guys want to come up stage and perfect.
Hi, good evening everyone. Welcome to StudentHack Hackathon. Happy Halloween, if we say that in the UK. My name's Marcus, I'm the recruitment partner at Akano. And unashamedly, we're here to recruit you, all of you if we can. But 12 of you will be good. I've got 3 minutes, I think, to get the whole presentation done. So I'm going to play the fluffy marketing video whilst I talk. So the fluffy stuff, not really that relevant. Who are we? We're a tech startup. We launched, can everyone hear me in the back? Yeah. We launched last year in June, and we effectively are, I guess, a communications company. We are taking unified communications out into the enterprise industry. Now, that may not mean much to you, but it basically means that we unite video, audio, web communication together into one platform across multiple devices. You can see some of these slides coming through. We are now approximately about 140 people globally. We've got 9 offices. Our UK headquarters is based in Uxbridge, just outside London. And we've got a team of about 40 R&D engineers. We're also building another R&D office in Oslo. So we've got guys who develop the whole product, right from the hardware, design and build, and we outsource the manufacturing. And then we've got software engineers who start right from the core hardware interface all the way up the stack, through the OS, through the system side, and into the applications. We use languages like C, C++, Java, Objective-C. These guys can tell you more. Pretty much 9% of our recruitment growth comes from graduates. I spend most of my time throughout the year interviewing graduates, and in fact, I interviewed a guy we hired recently who did the Student Hack here last year. I think he won the Auto Trader award as well. So it just goes to prove that come to these events can quite easily lead on into jobs. Because what we look for in you guys who are studying is basically an interest or passion in technology. You will probably be bright, you will be doing well in your studies, but overall we look for guys who are really passionate about technology. It's finished. I won't talk on too much longer. Basically, come and have a chat with us. I won't be able to help you with coding, but I'll try and help you with anything I can during the weekend. These guys here as the mentors will be able to help you. They are fantastic software engineers. We wouldn't have hired them if we didn't think so. Very credible. And I think we've got a range of skills here as well. Paul here is one of the tech leads. We've then got Giacomo and Alistair. Giacomo and Alistair joined us this year as graduates, and they can tell you about what it's like to come and work in a startup organisation as a graduate. And both of them are, I think, in the thick of it from a development point of view. We've got some prizes and a challenge, so I'll pass you over to Paul, who can tell you all about that. Thanks.
I'm just going to get one of the 2 people here to actually introduce themselves, so you know, come and talk to us what Sorts was about.
Hi, my name is Giacomo. I work as a software engineer for Akano. I've got a background in Java, but I write in C++ for that company. And it is a wonderful experience. I'm allowed to experiment whatever design I want to, and you can start making a difference from day one. And this is what I'm trying to do with Akano. So that's it.
Hi, I'm Alistair. I started at Akano 2 months ago now. I'm working on the iOS team, developing the iPad and iPhone clients for our software. So if you want to know any more, just have a chat with me later.
Alright, so I'm Paul. I'm definitely Alistair's boss. I don't think I'm Giacomo's. They don't do what I told them anyway. So what I'll do is actually just tell you a little bit about us from the engineering side, and then our challenge and prizes as well. So what we do is we specialise sending audio and video where people want it, and that means a bunch of things. It means we actually need to know how to send audio and video over the internet, how to get through firewalls, how to cope with packet loss, how to cope with low bandwidth links, how to cope with NATs, how to cope with the kind of crazy network setups that real companies have. It means also, we need to send video where people want it, which might mean it onto their PC, it might mean onto their iPad, it might mean onto their phone, it might mean onto, projected onto a big screen like this. Whatever it is that people want, we need to do it for them. It also means knowing how to reach someone. I don't want to call a room, I don't want to call someone's desk, I want to call the person. If they're walking around, I want it to ring on their phone. If they're at their desk, I want to get on their computer. But it's knowing how to kind of reach them in the right way. And it also means security. If you're having some confidential call, people are probably listening to thinking, doesn't Skype do that? And yes, it does. And can anyone tell me how Skype works and that it doesn't send all your secrets to Microsoft or to other similarly legal organisations? No. So banks won't take that sort of thing. They need a level of security that we have to promise them, and that we have to encrypt everything and stuff like that. But it also means knowing who's seeing something, not just who's intercepting the packets, but who's sitting in a room watching it. It means simplicity as well, just writing something that people can actually use, that people can go into a room and press a few buttons on their iPad or whatever, and actually start seeing video and start calling the person they want to talk to, which, if any of you have had the misfortune to use sort of corporate video conferencing, is not the case. And it means writing a lot of code, lots of code. We've been doing it for 2.5 years, and we're in the sort of several 100,000 lines of code now, and most of it is passable. But we're here to help people. We're here to, if you've got a problem, if you're doing something like that, then come and talk to us, because we know about a lot of things. We've got a moderate range of experience between us about different aspects of that. If you've got something that's completely unrelated but might be interesting, we'd probably have punt at it. But the particular challenge that we actually think it might be fun to get people to us to do is just identifying, is someone in a room? Which, it sounds vaguely simple, but it's not. Has someone been in this room once, kind of scanned a beacon thing so they can spoof seeing it again? It's not, is someone lurking behind the wall and is within range, but is not actually in the room, people don't know they're there. It's sort of securely saying, is someone in the room, and doing this in a sort of very seamless way that you don't need to go in there and type in credentials and read a thing off the wall and do that. It's just going in, you press a button saying, I'm in this room, and the system knows which room you're in. We've got some ideas on how to solve this. We probably don't have all the ideas, because if we did, we'd probably have done it by now. If you want to do a good job, you'll probably have to come up with some ideas of your own. But if people want to do other things that might be related to what we do or might be interesting, then come and talk to us as well, and we'll help you out. We'll get interested, and we've got prizes too for people to do it. So what I have here is a USB projector, which we sort of tried long and hard to think of something that we'd give out a prize that was actually quite cool, but people wouldn't already have bought. So you plug it in, you can project onto the wall. A room like this, it would work quite well. You can also project it onto people's foreheads, particularly good if they're, like Marcus there, plenty of screen space. I thought it was quite cool. I showed it to one of the recent graduates we have. He said it was sick, which I think means it's a good thing. I'm not really up to this sort of lingo. So, come and talk to us. We're down on the 5th floor. Through the door, turn left, and we've sort of been hidden away in the slight back of a corridor, but we're not bitter. Come and talk to us. We've got pot noodles, we've got engineers, neither particularly tasty. Both might be able to help you get through a particularly tricky problem. So, cool, thank you very much.
I think Braintree are up next, so can Joe come up? I hope you've got a laptop with you.
Doesn't sound like it's actually doing anything. Give me a wave at the back if you can. Spoffy, give me a wave. Excellent, cool. Right, hi everyone, I am Joe from Braintree / PayPal, depending which mood we're in. Today I think we're Braintree, I'm wearing a PayPal t-shirt, don't let that confuse you. So, we do payments. Who likes money? Woo! Yes, money, excellent, cool. You want money in your apps, you want your apps to be able to earn money, you want to be able to take payments from people. Braintree lets you do that in a super easy way. We love developers, we're obsessed with developers, so much so that we changed our entire brand to be in monophone because we want you guys to think that we love you, and we do. It's a really easy product to build. It lets you integrate credit cards, PayPal, Bitcoin and Apple Pay really simply and easily. It's a simple drop-in, and we also have a variety of other APIs such as marketplaces, which is what powers Uber and I think Airbnb. If any of them now sue me for saying that when it's not true, I'm very sorry. But definitely Uber. So if you want to use it, come find me. There'll be another guy here throughout the weekend, Cristiano, big tall Dutch man. Who's met Cristiano before? Woo, excellent, okay. I have another challenge. Oh wait, first challenge. If you use Braintree or PayPal, please use Braintree because it's much easier for me. If you use Braintree or PayPal, the best use of it will win a prize. Our prize is a mass of Star Wars Lego. So we currently have, I think the prize is 2 Imperial Star Destroyers, a Millennium Falcon and an AT-AT, yeah. And the really cool thing about these are the new models. It means they all have interiors that are weirdly detailed. The Millennium Falcon actually has the chessboard, the weird circle chessboard, and the Star Destroyer actually has the hologram of the Emperor. It's incredible. They're really big kits, so much so that we haven't actually brought them with us. We brought them to Bromhack last week. We gave these poor guys massive Lego kits to take home on the train. They hated us forever. So we will post them to you. You get courier service with your prize. The other prize, which you can take home today, there is a website which is entirely pictures of Cristiano Better's face. It is called placekitty.artisan.io. If you haven't seen it, and you won't remember that URL, you definitely won't, come find me. If you take a picture of Cristiano and Photoshop him into some horrible situation that stays within the code of conduct, nothing inappropriate, or put something on his head, I will possibly give you a Elite Motion. This is a single person prize, no doing it in teams. But if you do an amazing Photoshop of him and you tweet it to #HackCBetter, CBETTA, again I'll come and find you and give you this if you want to do it, I will give you Elite Motion for the best one. I'll probably do that before I leave tomorrow night, so about 11 o'clock. But I'm here all weekend, Cristiano will be here tonight. When you see him, I'm sure that will make so much more sense. And until then, if you have any problems with payments, you want to earn some money, or you want to know how to use your APIs, come talk to me. Thank you very much, and I don't know who's on next. I think Bill. Cool, thank you guys.
How many of you guys have thought of ideas? Wow, not that many. Okay. So yeah, Bloomberg are up next. So could we have Bloomberg?
Okay, hello everyone, my name is Carl Barker, I work at Bloomberg. I've worked for about a year after graduating from University of Manchester. Anyone from University of Manchester here? Good, represent. So yeah, Bloomberg. Who are we? We have kind of a problem at Bloomberg in that none of our stuff really faces the public. So we have news websites and stuff that you can go on. We have news websites that you can go on, but our main product goes to people who work in financial world, so it's not really you guys. So as a quick show of hands, who had heard of Bloomberg before this event? That's pretty good. But yeah, so I guess mostly if you see us, it's our news coverage, because that's what you don't have to pay for. So briefly, in general, we provide data to people who work in financial markets. We connect to exchanges, people send us feeds of data, we collate news, and we make it all available over our main product, which is the terminal, which is the lovely machine you see in the bottom right, which you get along with it not quite free. But calling it just a data provider isn't really fair. We have a lot of data, so we have serious problems with data, tech problems. So we have lots of engineers between New York, London, and Tokyo. We run a massive private network, both virtual and like physical fiber, because sometimes we lay fiber to you if you want to pay for us. We're a mostly C++ shop, so much so that we are involved in the C++ ISO committee. We've got 3 members on there. And we also do a lot of server-side and front-end JavaScript. Enough that we would hazard a guess that we have more than anyone else. But obviously we can't, don't quote us on that. And did server-side JS before it was cool, because Node.js is pretty cool now. Open source stuff, obviously we're part of Major League Hacking, hackathons in general, and also contributing back in a big way to Hadoop, Lucene, and SQLite, just a few that I picked out. Spelled company wrong. So I just was thinking about leaving this slide out, but it turned out really well, just as a comparison. So do we have any guesses for what Twitter's peak tweets per second is to date during a classic Hayao Miyazaki rerun in Japan last year? Any guesses? 1 million? 400,000? Not bad. So it's actually 143,000. I'll give you that one. I'm not going to make you guess Bloomberg's peak incoming ticks, because it would be wrong. Ticks is just incoming data of any kind. And our peak over the last year was mid-October, just happened. So that's the comparison. Twitter, 143k, which was sustained over a second, they say. And us, 8.5 million, which happened for a few hours, which I thought was pretty good. Just as a comparison, how much stuff we have, how much problems we have collating it and distributing it. It's a lot of stuff. We have to do a lot of work. There's a lot of development goes into that. So that's who we are. What have we brought? We brought an API so that you can get your hands on all our lovely data. So very briefly, it's an API so you can get historical and real-time subscriptions to our data. At the moment, it's mostly used by banks and hedge funds for stuff like algorithmic trading, high-frequency stuff. But that's pretty narrow. That's a narrow usage, because that's just prices. That's the most basic thing that we have. But we have a lot more. Unsurprisingly, this isn't usually free. We have to pay exchanges for the data. People pay us to have access to it. But it's free for you guys. We've set up a VPN where you can use it for free. Although we do ask that you don't like save a bunch of it and then take it home, because we might get in trouble for that. This is just a quick example. You might have thought it might have been hard to use, but that's 17 lines, and you easily get a rolling subscription to the last price, bid, and ask fields of IBM stock, if that's what you're interested in. So it's easy to use. It's not just Python. We have lots of interfaces: C, C++, Java, .NET, Perl, Python, and JavaScript, and all the operating systems. Big point of note: example applications we have a lot of. So it's a great point to start your application from. You can pick one and then build out. There's ones there for finding stuff that you might want to use, and sort of finding what things mean. There's quite a lot of it. So another problem with people not really knowing what we do, so I say we've got a lot of data, we obviously have price data, but that's not even half of it, so here's a bunch of examples. Kind of the common stuff, prices of Alibaba, just share prices. We track Bitcoin from a few providers, so you can get the current price of Bitcoin. Gold is a commodity that people buy a lot, so what's the price of gold? Bacon, if you want 40,000 pounds of bacon for delivery in December, then that's $90 a pound, if you fancy. Economy data, if you want a job, someone's tracking how many JavaScript jobs there were advertised in the third quarter. 20,000, which is actually down from the previous quarter, not sure why. Catching a train, it would have been cheaper last year by 3%. UK tourism dropped by a load last quarter. And the Big Mac index is always a good one. It tells you the price of the Big Mac in dollars everywhere in the world, pretty much. Kind of interesting, $4 in the UK. Non-financial data. We do sentiment tracking for news stuff, so you can see what people on Twitter think of Facebook right now. Or when I made this slide, they were ambivalent, apparently. Animals injured on planes is the fantastically named Dog Kill Index. which is 15 this year, which seems pretty safe to me. How cold was it in Dallas when I made this slide? 20 degrees? Pretty good. If you're going on an ocean cruise, watch out for pirate attacks. There are 116 so far this year, which we break down by continent, so I believe the Americas is the safest place to be. Also stuff you might not think, sort of more people stuff. We run a rich list of the top 100 richest billionaires, of which Elon Musk is one. So you can see which boards he's on, Tesla, PayPal, and SpaceX, but it's quite interesting to see like the links between people, how many people are on whose boards. People working at Facebook, there's just over 7,000. Percentage of female employees at Google was an interesting one. I thought I'd look up the relationship between how many female employees there are and fatalities, but I didn't get very far. But Exxon isn't doing very well with 6 last year. Interestingly, Rosneft, the Russian one, has a few more. I'm not sure what that means. So how do you get using it? Go there, that's where you download the APIs as a zip. There are installation instructions in there. But as I said, we have exposed the VPN endpoint so you get stuff for free. So please come and see us, talk to us about how to use it. We need to give you a VPN key, and then you can get going and using it. isgood/StudentHack will give you a link to some slides similar to this, but have more links to where to download stuff, of VPN configuration and stuff like that. London Hacks at Bloomberg.net is a shared inbox where you can send us messages and we will reply and come help you if that's what you want. But yeah, please come talk to us. We'll help you get started, help you find more data if you don't want any of that. Yeah, get some ideas going and get you. Finally, very briefly, we're obviously hiring. We have all the kinds of jobs. And for prizes, for the best use of our API, we are giving away a Leap Motion device each. We've got 6, so up to 6. But they're very cool. We've got 4. But we've got 4. Okay, we've got 5 if you're good enough, apparently. But yes, please come talk to us. Please use our API. We think it's cool, and there's lots of cool stuff on there. Happy hacking.
Just to clarify, they have 4 leap motions, but they might have 5. So yeah, next up we have Capital One. So if Capital One can jump on stage. We also haven't food coming in a while as well, so I know most of you are hungry. I definitely am. So yeah, should be good.
Hi folks, my name's Tony. I haven't got any slides, so I just wanted to talk to you about who we are and why we're here. So Capital One is a US bank, it's a very large US bank in the UK. We're one of the largest independent credit card providers. And over the past year or so in the US, they've gone through quite a transformation to change from being a bank with an IT function to being a technology company that provides financial services. And that's quite a shift, and they're backing it up with real action as well. For example, we've opened up offices in San Francisco, in Washington, and in New York. And you may have seen that Capital One is one of the initial partners for Apple Pay, for example, in the US. So the challenge for the UK company is to create our software studio to replicate the action in the US and create our tech company. So, and that's why we're here. We're looking to recruit, to bring some talent into the organisation. We're looking for people that love tech, that love to build, that love to disrupt, and that's people like you. So that's why we're here. So in terms of what we brought, we haven't got an API. So we've got lots of caffeine and sugar, but the main thing we've brought is people. So as mentioned, we've got 3 people at the back here. We've got got Adam, Jamie, and Phil, and in the red t-shirts, and they have got various skills to help you out for building your hack over the weekend. So please use them. Anything you need, go to them. Anything you need in terms of finding out about working Capital One and the opportunities available, be that software studio, or we have graduate schemes, or I'm also interested in anybody who might be interested in ethical hacking. So anyone who might be interested in that, please come and talk to me. So we're all here to talk about Capital One, so please come and talk to us. On top of that, we've also brought something for if you want a bit of screen time fatigue and you want to break out a bit. We've brought some Lego with us. We're all at these hackathons got a challenge to build a Lego model, and our model is an AT-AT. So it's all open, it's on the table. Please come and talk to us, build some Lego with us, and help us to build it as quick as we can. Really. And that's it. Thank you.
Next up are Twilio. How many of you guys have heard of Twilio before? Not too many.
This is where the screen is all good.
There's nothing better starting off a talk. Fiddling with that's better.
Okay, hello, that's going to come up on now. Right, my name's Phil, this is Marcus, we're from Twilio. Twilio is a cloud communications platform that's going to allow you to send and receive text messages and make and receive phone calls using kind of the languages, any programming frameworks that you're already used to. And I don't have slides, I'm just going to show you how to do that right now. So that's why I have Marcus on stage to be my lovely assistant and hold my microphone for me, because we're going to get some code. Please, if you can just pop that right there. That's, whilst we straddle this cable, excuse me. Alright, so everything in Twilio starts with a phone number. I bought one earlier just to save a bit of time. So this is my phone number, it's a nice Manchester one. And when you make a call or send a text to it, it makes a HTTP request, get or post, it's your choice, to a URL of your choice. Now this URL I'm just going to put in is on my machine right now. I'm setting it up via ngrok. I'm just saving that, and there it goes. So that is going to point at this application. It's currently empty, so let's build one. I'm going to make it in Ruby because that's my favourite language. But Twilio works with basically everything. We have libraries for Ruby, PHP, Python, C#, Java. I'm missing one. Oh no, I have to think of that. If you think of it, shout it out. Anyway, so what's going to happen is when we send that message, when we send a message to my number, it's going to post to this endpoint. And to tell Twilio what to do with it, you have to respond with some XML. We like to call it TWIML, but that's probably because we're being cute about it. TWIML starts with a response tag, and then you can basically send back whatever else you want. In the case of this, we're sending messages, so I'm going to send a message back. My StudentHack is a promo code, so you can go and use some Twilio credit right now, and it is Happy Halloween. Let's try not to shout too much. I don't know why it's writing anymore. Let's be on Twitter if you need that, and we'll end that. Okay guys, I'd like you to get your phones out of your pocket and turn the ringers on whilst I start up the server, and I'm going to want you to send a text message to my number now. So that's the server running, and the number is there. So I'm going to do it too. Grab and send a text message to 0161 850 3837, and send anything you want at all. I'm not going to show it on screen, so you can be as rude as you like. I typed gibberish and it came up in ghosts. That's incredible. But this doesn't work. Give me a shout out if you get a message back. Get that number? I don't know. It's no signal. That's the word. No. Oh, it's because I said messages and that's message. Oh, well, you get the idea. It would have sent you that back. I'll text you all later with Happy Halloween. No worries. Basically, I can still go and get your messages, thankfully. That is. We also have a REST API to go and get all of that stuff. So to do so, like I said, we have languages. If I require Twilio, no, that is really not going to help me in this Ruby library. So you can create a REST client. So we'll just create a REST client. Somebody can.
Yeah, just got it.
Yes.
I just got it.
And we give that an account SID, which is like username, an account auth token, which is like a password, and we have our REST client. And with that, I can go and get all your phone numbers now. Because even though that 404 terribly, I still actually have all your numbers because you send me messages. So client.messages.list. List all the messages that are sent to my number, and I can get a map your numbers out of that. M.from. So now I have all your phone numbers. Fantastic. And with those, I can now phone you up. So put your phones on loud right now, because you're not going to get a call in a minute. Create a number from my number to your number. And I'm going to give that a URL to tell it what to do. Again, that's on my site here, so it's philnash.ngrok. That's the other way around. philnash.ngrok.com, otherwise it just wouldn't exist either. We don't want 404s all over the place, do we? Voice. And I'm just going to rest the that's what that was just in case. That doesn't exist either, so let's just build that quickly. So it's a post of voice, that's definitely voice and not voices. And with phone calls, we can do some other interesting stuff, we can actually kind of speak out, we have voice to text to speak things, we can dial other numbers, conference calls, all sorts of things. But right now, I'm going to play you a nice track. It's one of my favorites recently. You're going to love it, everyone loves it. Everyone has to love it, you'll see why soon. It's behind a bit.ly URL, so you don't even know what you're going to get. Hack tune and play. Should call, and then when it answers, get it up on speaker. Anyone ringing? Oh. Somebody's ringing. We're getting close to the voice. People are still sending text messages in, which is nice. Have we got that? Okay. Say I will send out the promo code again. We have prizes for the best use of Twilio, which is a Chromecast for a member of the team, maximum 4, not 5. So come and see us, we're downstairs, we'll be wandering around in the red chat jackets. I'm Phil, this is Marcus, we're from Twilio. Thanks very much.
How many of you have heard of Major League Hacking? Major League Hacking? Okay, so Major League Hacking actually started in America, and I'm going to go ahead and let our commissioner, Tim.
Alright.
Go for it. Let's see here.
J'adore le concept.
Just that's inflated. Alright, everybody? So, can everybody whose first hack it is, please stand up? First time you've been to a hackathon, stand up. Okay, everybody give them a round of applause, because that is awesome. Well done, guys. Hackathons, like the first hackathon, it can be pretty scary to come along to it, but you're all going to have a lot of fun, you're going to learn a lot, you're going to meet a lot of really cool people. So really enjoy it, make the most of it, it's going to be awesome. So my name is Tim, and I am from Major League Hacking. So we are the official Student Hackathon League. What does that mean? It means that we started off in the US a year ago, and we help out all the student hackathons across the US, Canada, Mexico, and now the UK. So we have 10 hackathons all around the country this season. And for anybody that goes to a hackathon, they're going to get a point for their university. And then at the end of the season, the university with the most points will get their names engraved on this kick-ass trophy. Paula, do you want to bring the trophy up? Bring it up, show everybody. Take a look at this awesome trophy. It's like made from raw steel, right? And you have a chance to win this for your university. So this is going to be downstairs, and you should definitely come along and take selfies with the trophy because it looks awesome and it's amazing. And please do tweet them to @MLHacks. So we have the so we have the league, and you can find like all the cool hackathons that are happening on MLH.io. Next week, we have Hack NE, that's in Newcastle. So I've seen a few of you at Hack Brum last week, and you're here this week, so you've done 2 hackathons in a row. Kudos, make it 3 and come to Newcastle next week. It's going to be a really, really cool event. We also have a Women in Technology conference happening at Nottingham on the 15th of November, which has some phenomenal speakers at it. So guys are also invited, you can come too. So check that out at inspirewit.com. So we have the league, but we also help out with like a lot of other things. So we want to make it really easy for you to get to hackathons. So we will give you travel reimbursements of up to £40 for going to one of our hackathons, okay? So we help out hackathons with their organization, getting sponsors, scheduling them, organizing transport, helping with design, and a lot of other things too. In fact, later today I'll be giving a talk on how to organize a hackathon. So if you're interested in doing one at your university, definitely come to that talk because we'd like to help you out. We also have a student developer pack that we made with GitHub, and I've got a load of really cool things on there, like free domains from Namecheap. SendGrid is giving you a bunch of free stuff. Like Stripe is giving you a bunch of free stuff. There's a lot of amazing things on there. So you should check out the student developer pack from GitHub. So if you go to studenthack.nc.me, you can get a free domain name from Namecheap, and there will be a £50 Namecheap credit prize for the best URL that is registered at this event. So you just need to tell us that you've registered the URL, tweet @MLHacks, or come and see me and tell us the URL, and we'll judge which one is the best. We also have the hardware lab. So hands up who has used an Oculus Rift before? Yeah? Hands up who wants to use an Oculus Rift again? Oh yeah, okay. So we've got 4 of them with us, okay, for you to use. We've also got thalamic myos. You might notice I'm not pressing any buttons to move the slides or anything. It's because I've got this nifty thing on my wrist that detects when I... Yeah, pretty cool. So if you want to play around with this thing on my wrist, you can come down to the hardware lab. You can also get Leap Motions. You can get Spark Cores, Pebble smartwatches, the Oculus Rift, a bunch of really cool stuff. So we're downstairs on the 5th floor. We're in the purple door beside Capital One. That's the MLH Hardware Lab. And what we need from you, you need to sign it out, and we also need to take some form of ID from you, so that you don't go running off with all the Oculus Rifts, and we'll never find you because you're in Mexico, playing the virtual reality. So we've got lots of really awesome stuff. The last thing, oh yes, we are only the stuff we get to do is all because of the help of some fantastic sponsors. Capital One, Bloomberg, Braintree, SendGrid, Twilio, Namecheap. They like all help out so much. And at this event, Bloomberg will be hosting a mini event on 9 o'clock tomorrow. 9 p.m. tomorrow. It's called the Hacker Olympics, okay? And you should get really, really hyped up for this because this is going to be a phenomenal event. We'll tell you a little bit more about it during the time, but it's going to be really, really cool. We're also showing off the Bloomberg terminal, all that really awesome data they were talking about. At 11 p.m. tonight, we're going to have a little session where you can go and see like what it's like to have access to that kind of powerful data. It's absolutely amazing. Let's run out of battery. Oh no. Yeah, okay, we got the last slide. Just kicked in. So, the final thing I want to say is that hackathons are really, really special. They're a really special place to meet new people, have fun, build cool stuff. So, it's really up to you guys to just be nice people, okay? You have to really respect others. And we have a code of conduct that essentially says that everybody has to not be discriminatory. They can't say anything that makes other people uncomfortable. You just, please be nice. Please be kind to others. Please understand that some people might need help, so definitely offer help. Try and help other people out. Try and be kind, and like, just be nice. And definitely make friends, because at MLH we believe that hacking is for everybody. So, you know, definitely get involved here and get involved in the rest of the season and have a great fun. Happy hacking.
Right, I see a lot of you feeling quite sleepy, so I've got some prizes to give away just up random. So how many of you are feeling a bit tired? You know, it's been a long day, and okay, keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. I'm gonna come around. I might get in trouble for this, but I bought coffee so strong it's in the name. I don't know if you can see it. So if I do get in trouble, I'm sorry. So I'm just going to go around, I'm just going to give these out at random. So, go on, catch. Sorry, once again. Last one, last one. Come on. Right, I'll throw it close. Right, so hopefully next time. I've never had that before, so I do not know what it does. Right. Come on, we need this. Still got quite a bit to get through, so hopefully. Okay. Come on, hopefully. Please. Ooh.
It smells like coffee.
No. Oh, no. This is not good. Oh yeah, also the people from the London bus have just arrived, so if you guys want to just come in and get yourselves settled in, I know you guys have missed quite a bit, but hopefully you guys can get settled in pretty quickly. And hopefully, suddenly, with time, this should fix itself. Technology. Sarah, do you know what this issue might be? Sorry? I didn't press reset now. This is not good. That's really odd. Right, if everyone could just look to that screen, I know it's not practical, but...
Yay!
Anyone freestyle? We need someone on stage to freestyle. While this comes back up. Tim, where are you? I'm not hitting push that. Tim, you need to rap on stage. We've got some time to go. While we get this set up. What's happening? You just reset this. Because you go on stage and just do some of your famous raps. Oh, favorite raps? Yeah, go on just rap for a bit.
Wait, Tim, who watches Community?
Just do it.
Does anyone here watch Community?
Yeah.
Timmy in the morning. Do you guys remember in episode 1 the rap that Abdul and Donde? Yeah. Stada. Yeah, that guy. No one. Oh, you got the song. Yeah, you do. Peter knows. Yeah, you do. Man, come on. You know the word. I don't know. Am I the only one who knows the whole word?
What about Eminem? Do something Eminem.
I'm not.
Okay, maybe not. Sorry? Oh, hack. Yeah, go on, let's do that.
That's it. Is the mic working?
Hello. Woo! Okay, so level 8, we believe that everybody should hack, okay? Everybody should be able to go to these kinds of events. They should happen all around the country. They should be really easy to get to, okay? And this is epitomized in the phrase, I believe that we shall hack, okay? So, I want you all to repeat after me, okay? We're gonna do a little practice. I. Oh, come on. You do better, come on, okay? We're gonna shout it loud. I believe. I believe that we. I believe that we will hack. I believe that we will hack. Okay, this guy's looking up. Everybody stand up, everybody stand up. Go, we need to get some energy in the room. Let's stand up. Okay? Everybody up. Let's make this happen, right? So, the American, we're still doing it now. We're committed. We are committed, okay? And it's happening. Right. So, the Americans get really excited about this, and we need to put them to shame, okay? We're going to show them, some real excitement. Some real excitement for hacking, meeting new friends, making, cool stuff, okay? So, we're going to do it really loud. We're going to start jumping. We're going to put our hands in the air, okay? Alright? You guys stand up, okay? 3, 2, 1. I believe that we. I believe that we will hack. 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 Woo! Awesome! Let's go. You guys all pumped up now? Come on. No, come on. Do you guys believe you can hack? Yes, come on. Right, okay. Let's get back to the event now that it's actually working. This weekend's going to be very long. Just to put it in some perspective, it's 36 hours. So today, right here, right now, what's going on today?
Hacking starts at 9 p.m., which is 5 minutes away. So we will be having food ready, so you guys can, you don't have to hack right on the dot at 9 p.m., but that's officially when the hacking starts. And it finishes at 9 a.m. And there's simple rules here. So you cannot use pre-written code. So yep, pretty straightforward. Please keep teams 4 or less. Simple reason is the prizes. We only have enough for one member, one each for each team, one for each member of the team, up to a team of 4, with the exception maybe of Bloomberg. Make sure you sign up for Slack because we're all using it for communication throughout the weekend. You'll be able to communicate with anyone in this event, all the mentors. We have people from all over, our sponsors, so you'll be able to get great mentorship all through the clock because of time zones. So yeah, another thing we've done this time is, meetups. So we've got 4 meetups scheduled to start literally within 5 minutes. Actually, sorry, no, I lied. It starts at 9:30. So you want to come and attend these. We have first-time hackers. Who's a first-time hacker? Put your hands up. Okay, you guys should definitely attend the meetup. It's going to be really, really awesome. How many of you guys are interested or do ethical hacking? If you're interested in privacy, yeah, we've got a team there right there. Ethical hacking is really, really interesting, and I really wanted to have it in this event. So yeah, we've really pushed the boundary and got that in here. You should definitely check it out, even if you know nothing about it. We have Females Hacking Meetup, which is run by 2 people. One of them has just arrived now. One of them works at Bloomberg. Both incredible people. It should be a great meetup. And then also, how many of you guys have considered, or how many of you guys would run a hackathon at your school? Or better still, how many of you guys actually don't have a hackathon at your school? There is no hackathon at your school. So there's quite a few, and I feel like, this meetup will be run by Tim, the UK Commissioner. He's the best person you can find in the country to help you run a hackathon at your school. So you should definitely attend them. All of them are on the 5th floor. So if you want to know where they are, we've got rooms dedicated to them. So you just need to go to the 5th floor and look for it. Okay. So MLH Hardware Lab, Tim covered it, and we won't cover much more of it. You'll have to go there and see what they have. They have plenty of awesome hardware. That'll be available all weekend. It is obviously first come, first serve. Here's some of the hardware they have. I'm not going to go through it because there's quite a bit. But if I was participating, I'd definitely check out some of the hardware. We have team builder session. How many of you guys don't have a team? Okay, so you'll be able to have the opportunity to talk about any ideas you have. You'll be able to build teams, meet people. That'll be starting as soon as this presentation finishes. So if you want to join a team or build a team, you stay after this presentation's finished. Bloomberg have a terminal session tonight at 11 p.m. on the 5th floor. Again, a room dedicated to them. You should go down there and check that out as well. Entrepreneur First, I think someone's here. Yep, they both got their hands up. Yep, one of them's a mentor, one of them's a co-founder of EF. EF is it's called Entrepreneur First. It's for any graduates who want to go and start a company. They give you 4 months paid, enough money at least for you guys to go and experiment and build something. So if you guys want to build a company, they're the guys you should go to, and it's a great company, and I'm really excited they're involved with StudentHack. If you have any questions about startups or starting a company once you graduate, they're the company, they're the organisation you should go to. Right, tomorrow. We've got workshops. We had workshops last time, but they were not in the hackathon. But considering we're 3 days, we thought, why not push it and let's get it all in one weekend. Might be a bad idea, but who knows, we'll find out. So, yep, as you can see there, you might be able to guess what they both are. One of them is mobile apps in Swift. How many of you guys have heard of Swift? It's released by Apple. Yep. Okay. How many of you guys don't know how to code in Swift but would like to? Okay, so you guys should definitely attend that because, he can teach you exactly how to write mobile apps in Swift, and Swift is a very beautiful programming language. So we've also got designing beautiful mobile apps. This was actually both people running these workshops actually attended StudentHack in the past. And actually both of them have actually won a prize at StudentHack. So, they both got a great experience, and, you'll learn a lot. And the second one is actually run by a guy who works at Capital One as well, very talented person. Hacks design is very important in hacks as well. You want something to look nice for people to use it. He's the guy who can tell you how to design the best mobile apps because he does it all the time. And we also have a guest speaker tomorrow. He's young, he's a student as well, and he can help sort of shed some light on his story and like what he's doing as well. He works at BMO in San Francisco, and he's based in Manchester and London. His name is Steve Bartlett. How many of you guys have heard of an app called Tippy Tap? Okay, so it's actually a hugely successful mobile app, really addictive. He's been involved in that. So if you guys are interested in like gaming or like building something that loads of people use or have the potential to use, this is the guy to do it. It might seem a bit too like corporate, but he's a really cool guy, and he's like a hacker like the rest of us. And also another thing, we've got show and tell. This is one of the big risks we're taking this time. We want the opportunity for you guys to show throughout the hackathon what you're building. It's not just you start with something and we want to see what you end. We care about the journey, not the destination, right? So we've introduced show and tell. So how does it work? Pretty simple. You present your progress for 1 minute and you get feedback. You'll be on stage here for 1 minute. It's limited to 20 teams per session. We have two sessions. Registration's open 30 minutes prior, and it's first come, first serve. So Saturday 3 p.m. you have to sign up at 2:30. You come here. There'll be a list for you guys to sign up. Saturday it'll be 10:30. So definitely suggest you guys check this out. Obviously, Tim covered this. Bloomberg are doing Hacker Olympics tournament. It's going to be really, really awesome. That's tomorrow at 9 p.m. on the 5th floor. How many of you guys travelled here not on our coach? So yeah, it's obviously the majority of you. If you guys paid money to come here, you can claim up to £40 from Major League Hacking. We don't want you guys to spend over the odds to come to a hackathon. We want to try and help make it cheaper for you guys to come. So look out for these in terms of submitting your forms and your receipts to claim your money back over the weekend. So Sunday, this is like the big day, you could say. We thought about this and we wanted to add something that was so crazy, but it would either fail miserably, like wow miserably, or it would be really successful. So we thought, why not do speed dating for debugging? It sounds really stupid, but it's actually not. Because, it's usually before the hack finishes that, you have loads of problems with your code, or, there's an absolutely massive flaw in your product or your hack, and you can't see it because you've not slept that much. So, this is what the speed dating looks like if none of you have done it. I've never done it, so I've just got a picture from Google Images. And, it's pretty simple if you guys have never even remotely heard of speed dating. So, you literally sit opposite a fellow hacker. We'll have tables set up here. You have 2 minutes to test their code or their app or their product, and they have 2 minutes to test yours at the same time. And then after that, you have 30 seconds to explain any problems that you have with a product. And then what you can do is write notes about what you can do, and then you can go ahead and just fix it. And then again, yeah, you move up to a fellow hacker, and you can come in and you can jump out as much as you want. There is no limit to this. You can sign up for this from tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully it'll be a big success, but if it's not, then I'm a student, So yeah, tomorrow we've got Yo. So how many of you guys have heard of Yo? Oh, come on, one of you guys must have heard of Yo. Like literally the word, you must have heard of it, right? Okay, yeah, so Yo is an app where you can just basically send notifications to people. I can Yo Saeed, Saeed can Yo me, that's all. Okay, so yeah, the CEO is available tomorrow, and he's going to be Skyping straight from San Francisco to answer any questions you guys have. So if you guys are interested in building hacks that might grow big, you're interested in building a company, and you want to see what it's like today, right now, he's the guy to definitely speak to. And a guy from Yo will be here tomorrow, and Yo will be providing a t-shirt to everyone who integrates Yo with their app. So if you've got an app, and it might not make any sense whatsoever, but if you Yo someone, you get this shirt. It doesn't need to make sense, but it just needs to have Yo in it. So if you Yo based on complete randomness, you'll get a shirt. So why not? And then on the Sunday, this is a big change for hackathons over here. Traditionally it's, everyone comes on stage and you have time to pitch, or present your hack. And then, usually think with that is very cramped, and, you only have 30 seconds or 2 minutes to present what you've done. And we feel like that's probably not the best way to do it. You guys have spent a whole weekend building this. So we've decided to introduce Science Fair. Again, it might work really well or it might fail miserably. Who knows? So yeah, I'll tell you how it works. So you submit your hack by 9 AM Sunday. If you don't know how to submit your hack, you can do so in the participant guide on the website. There should be links there. You collect your team sheet by 9:30 here, And these you put them on your tables, and people will know what your teams are, and they'll ask you for demos. These will be people from local areas. These will be like mentors. These will be everyone. Everyone will be able to check out what you've built. There's no pressure. It's just showing off what you've built. We want to see what you've been building, and then you demonstrate your hack entirely until 12 p.m., which is when we serve lunch for the day. And by 12:30, we'll be announcing the top 10 finalists. So for the top 10 finalists, it's only for a certain part of the event that I'll go and I'll just explain to you now. So before I do that, I'll explain to you what you need to look for to get into the finals, really. Okay, so the one thing you want to look for is hack intent. What are you trying to build? I'm not looking for the next big thing. It's not me. I'm not judging, but the mentors or whoever will be judging you on Sunday will be judging you based on hack intent, on what you're trying to build. So that's approximately worth about 20%. And then hack personality. How much personality does it have? Is it just a basic app that yos people, or is it a bit fancy with a few CSS, JavaScript effects? It's up to you. But yeah, all that counts towards personality, right? I want to remember it, and if it's just a simple page, you can put a bit more time into it, and we feel like that's worth adding to the criteria. Hack execution, right? So this is basically how much time you've spent on your hack. Usually it's pretty visible. It's pretty comprehensive. It works. That's a big thing in itself. To make something work over the weekend is not easy. So we definitely value that, and that's obviously the lion's share. And we're going to do something a bit crazy here, and you'll probably hate us or you probably won't. But we're actually judging you based on your hack name. So if your hack's called something like impressive, we'll give you something for it. Because why not? You can spend a bit of time into your hack. I've seen hacks grow hugely successful based on the name alone. So it's definitely worth to spend a bit of time. I'm not asking you to build a startup or a company. I'm just telling you just to spend a bit of time and think of a really, really cool name. So yes, obviously if you get into the finals, or if you don't, the finals will be on Sunday at 1 p.m. till 3 p.m. on this floor right here. You'll have 3 minutes to present your hack if you're in the finals. You will present to our final judges, who I will explain after this. And this is only to be eligible for the grand prize if Saeed can bring it. Okay, he's bringing it now. And again, if you didn't read on the last slide, only 10 teams can make it into the finals. And this will be streamed online, to hundreds or thousands of people who are watching wherever, really. So yes, I just want to explain the final judges, but before I do that, I'm just going to have Saeed come in and bring the trophy. We had a trophy last time as well, and Nottingham took it last time, so the team's representing. Yes, this trophy you can put in the university's cabinet. It's not easy to get. You're gonna have to go through 2 stages. It's not the hardest thing in the world to get. It's just build a great hack, and hopefully the judges will like it. And so I'm gonna explain to you who the 2 final judges are. We thought we'll make 2 judges. We don't want too many judges. It'll just make things complicated. So the first one we have is Trevor, who's the managing director right here, Ultra Trader. He used to be the CEO of ThoughtWorks, which is a massive sort of digital agency, and they do great work, both sides. And another guy, he's actually based in Manchester, and I've been trying to get him for 3 hackathons now. He's really hard to get. So he actually invented, with Matt Mullenweg, WordPress. And he's based in Manchester. When I knew about this, I sent him emails every day. Not every day, but every month. And that's been for 2 years now, so that's how I measure how many emails I sent him. So yes, he's going to be coming, and he's going to be judging. He's also going to do a short talk at the beginning to explain how his journey through building just great software has led to WordPress being so big. Actually, how many of you guys have actually heard of WordPress? Really, I expected everyone to hear WordPress. WordPress is huge. Okay, right, okay. You guys will learn about it this weekend if you want. So I'm just going to explain to you the challenges. The prizes have already been explained, but we'll be updating that through the Slack channel. Okay, so Acano are offering their challenge. We call it the meeting room challenge. You want to be able to identify people in a room. Obviously, the best way to do this is probably beacons. If you guys have never played about with them, I think it's a very impressive way for you guys to learn how to interact with sort of like just with hardware, really. Bloomberg will be offering a prize for the best use of Bloomberg API, 4 or 5 motions. Twilio will be offering, I actually forgot, Chromecast, yes, 4 Chromecasts for the best use of Twilio API, which is the incredible phone API and text API. Braintree will be offering, Joe, where are you?
Lego, in vast quantities.
Sorry?
Lego.
Lego. So how many of you guys have heard of Lego? Okay, so Lego. Okay, so if you see this bald guy and you just make a picture of him, you get a prize. Okay, how many of you guys are freshers here? Okay, awesome. You guys are eligible for a prize just because you're a fresher. Yay! Okay, so yes, we'll be having a prize for that. Also, Namecheap will be offering £50 for the best domain name hack. Pretty subjective, but I would try my best anyway. Okay, and then the best MMU hack, which is just the university right here in Manchester, they'll be offering a prize as well. So how many guys here are actually from MMU? Okay, so we have quite a few. So if you guys, you're automatically eligible, yay. And also, Yo. This isn't subjective at all. You just need to build anything that uses Yo. You could Yo me once, and you could possibly win a prize. Well, that prize would be a t-shirt actually, sorry. So we have lots of goodness on 2 floors. So we have goodness on the 5th floor, hacking, something pretty new that we call more hacking, sponsor tables, Friday meetups, which are happening like now, or in like 10 minutes, science fair demos, 6th floor, this floor right now, presentations and finals, sessions, workshops, guest speaker, food, drinks, and snacks. Okay, also again, I know you guys haven't heard of this company and I haven't talked about it before, but they're offering a free domain name for all the participants here. So if you guys want, a domain name, if you want to win that Namecheap prize of £50 free domain credit, you just need to claim a free domain. You don't need to invest any money. You can be on the internet right now.
On the domain names, you might have some trouble with .ac.uk email addresses. Just let me know and I'll email support and try to sort that for you, okay?
Okay, so if you guys can't, just to say that again, if you guys can't get a domain name through Namecheap, just speak to Tim, wearing the Capital One shirt, blue. He works at Major League Hacking, and yes, he will be able to help you. So yes, if you guys want to claim your free domain name, you'll be able to do studenthack.nc.me. We'll have this information available in a document as well. How many of you guys have heard of Silicon Valley? How many of you guys have actually heard of San Francisco? Okay, so it's this place that was recently invented, and it's a city that's pretty incredible. I talk a lot about Manchester, and Silicon Valley is an equally impressive sort of place. There's so many companies there. How many of you guys have heard of Google? Google are actually based in Silicon Valley, so it's a really incredible place. It's California, really, and we found this company called Silicon Valley Internship Program. How many of you guys have actually heard of Silicon Valley Internship Program? Okay, not that many. So this is the reason why I brought them on board. Silicon Valley Internship Program is pretty impressive, and when it came about, I was like, they're definitely having a place at StudentHack. So I'll just go quickly and explain that to you. Right. How many of you guys are actually graduating this year? Oh, awesome. You guys would definitely love hearing about this. So it's a 1-year software engineering internship in San Francisco, California. Computer science graduates only. I'm trying to push this, but failure so far. Opportunity to work in the technology capital of the world, Google, Facebook, Twitter, blah, blah, blah. So yes, they've done the batch for last year, and they're going to open the batch for next year pretty soon. But we decided to go a bit further than that. And if you guys want to apply for the 2015 batch and go to San Francisco next summer, get a paid internship at many different startups, you guys can do that exclusively this weekend. We're announcing 2015 batch of Silicon Valley Internship Program. So if you guys want to apply, you can go to this address. You can go to studenthack.com/SVIP, standing for Silicon Valley Internship Program, and you can apply for the program. It's only open to StudentHack participants. It's going to be open till Tuesday, and then they'll close it up until they officially launch it in a few weeks' time. So this is a great chance if you guys want to learn about this incredible program and go ahead and apply for it. So yes, I'm just going to have Saif come up here and talk about the rules and regulations, sort of the necessary evil, you could say, in this presentation. So Saif, go ahead, take the role.
Cool, great. Can everyone at the back sort of hear me? Yeah, cool. Throw your hands in the air. You can hear me. Cool. Okay. So I know you guys are probably restless, and I know you guys probably all want to get on with hacking. So I'm just going to quickly go over some of the rules and safeties. The most obvious stuff. AutoTrader and StudentHack, neither of us are responsible if you lose or damage any of your things. Be careful. Use your common sense. The do's. Clean after yourselves. Look after the toilets. Be good people, as Tim mentioned. Listen to the staff and volunteers. We're here to look after your own well-being. So we have your best interests at heart. Listen to us. Help others around you and help them enjoy the event. There are loads of first-time hackers, and I know personally that there are some people who've gone to hackathons here like nearly every weekend. Help them and make this an event that they want to continue to attend. Look after the venue and the building. It's a beautiful new office, literally opened a couple of months ago. Let's look after it. Let's treat it with a bit of respect. Reuse the cups. We're all about recycling. So some of the plastic cups that you'll get, you can reuse them 2-3 times. Go for that. And just have fun. Make some kick-ass stuff. And if you need to communicate with either any of the mentors, any of the volunteers, or anyone else, use Slack. You should have got an invite for that as well. If you haven't, come see either myself, Tim from Major League Hacking, or Bill. The don'ts. Don't give up. It's 3 days. I know you're going to get tired. I know you're going to hit a brick wall. Something's not going to work. The last hackathon I went to, a girl I was working with was having issues getting Java set up because Yosemite had screwed it all up. Don't give up, persevere, continue, you will get over it. She ended up actually winning a hack as well, so that goes to show. Don't use pre-written code, minus libraries, of course. If there are any libraries that you want to use, go for that. The whole point here is that you experiment with something new and play with it. Get your hands dirty, make something. Don't be a criminal, smooth or not. Fun. Yeah. It's an office building. People leave their stuff here. It's a working environment. How would you feel if you went to your desk and you realized on a Monday morning that someone over the weekend had nicked your stuff? It wouldn't be the coolest thing. Use a different gender toilet than yours. Yeah. If you're a guy, go to the guy's toilet. If you're a girl, go to the girl's toilet. Even though if your toilet might be horrible because someone didn't listen to the other rule I said about keeping your area clean, stick to your toilet. It's like, it becomes hella awkward. As was mentioned earlier, you cannot sleep at the venue for prolonged periods of time. It is something that AutoTrader tried really hard to try to get out of, but if security does come catching you sleeping under a desk or anything like that, they do have the right to kick you out and eject you from the event. I personally don't like this, but it's the way that it is. If you do want to go to sleep, come see me. We have hotel rooms across the road. What we'll do is we'll try to get a couple of people in there. Share it, be responsible, realize that other people want to sleep as well. Don't overhog it or anything like that. Do not write on the floors, the windows, or the roofs of the building. Some of these walls can be written on. They do say if you can write on it or not. Some of the tabletops can be written on as well. If they have someone else's writing on them, i.e. someone from AutoTraders, don't go rubbing it away. That's not the coolest thing. Eat on the 5th floor at all. If you need to eat, use this floor. Use that eating area over there. The most important thing that I can say, and we will get shut down if this happens, please, please, please do not use any of the toasters or the microwaves. If for any reason the fire alarm goes off, we're out, we're shut down. So if you do need toast, if you need to use a microwave, if you need anything like that, see one of the volunteers, see one of the guys from Major League Hacking, or anything like that. If you guys go ahead and use it and for some reason something goes wrong, it kind of ruins the event for everyone else. Fire safety. We do not have any scheduled fire alarms, so if for any reason it does happen to go off, follow the green signs with the dude running down, but actually don't do what he's doing, don't run, that's not really the safest thing you can do. So with composure, calmly go down the stairs, and we'll hopefully be okay. Don't use the lifts, never use the lift. If there's ever a fire, never ever ever use the lift. Leave your belongings behind, your life is better than your laptop, so trust me, leave your belongings behind. Like I said earlier, don't rush. And our meeting area, if anything is to happen, is the grass just across the Premier in there and across this building here. It's literally the front area over there. You'll probably see loads of us heading over that way anyway, but hopefully we don't need to do that. Showers, there are tons of them dotted around the building. use them. You're here for 3 days. Their hairdryer is available as well if that's what you need. We don't have any towels or gels of any kind, so if you need any of that, there's the Sainsbury's down the road where you can go grab all that. Definitely recommend you take a shower and you use the facilities. Like, trust me, after 3 days, you're gonna be thankful for it. On Sunday, the guys who took the London coach, raise your hands. Everyone there? Cool. Okay, guys, this is important for you guys if you want to go home. 4:30 is when your coach leaves. It'll leave outside the front where it picked you up, where it dropped you off, sorry. If you need to do anything on an iPhone, we've got an iPhone app. You can download that at StudentHack/iPhone, made by our own Romain Francis, who's in Paris at the moment. I lied. It's StudentHack.com/app. Tweet about us. The whole thing that we want everyone to know where you are and what you're doing. Our hashtags are #StudentHack, #Hackoween, and Hackathon Season. If you need to tweet us for any reason at all, our Twitter handle is @StudentHack. Like I was mentioned earlier, if for any reason you guys feel uncomfortable by anything or hear anything inappropriate or anything like that happens, come grab me, come grab a volunteer, and we can deal with it. But hopefully we won't need to. With all that said, I know you guys are revving to go and are hungry and want to hack, so I would like to leave you with have an epic student hack. Thank you for listening to us, and have a great Halloween. Alright, so quickly, quick PSA. The 5th floor is available for hacking, so if you guys want to go get your tables, you can do that. Whilst, 1 second before everyone moves, whilst everyone is going downstairs onto the 5th floor and getting your space, we will set up the food in here. All the talks that were scheduled to start as we are running behind are going to start a half hour later than when they are scheduled. So if you're attending any talk, attend it a half hour later. Other than the guys who wanted to do the first time hackers meetup and team building session, you guys can stay here. That's about it.